Oh yeah, how you going? It's Ryan here from AUSHAMMER, coming to you live from a beer garden in an undisclosed location because we're not allowed to disclose the location. I am joined tonight by the bro, Bryn Shady, in his special beanie, his Santa beanie. Oh yeah! I whip my hair back and forth, I whip my hair back and forth. So tonight is the night that all the dickheads are out in their loud cars. We are celebrating our last cast of 2017, man.
2017, that's it. First time we've been on air together, other than from when we go on our random road trips around the place.
Those
pretty good.
Pretty cool random road trips, though.
We do have a lot of fun. It's been pretty good. It's been a pretty big year for us.
Has been. It has been.
Considering we started AUSHAMMER in August.
Was it August? Was that it?
Yeah, I haven't been going for long. Done a couple of dozen videos. What are we up to? This is 15.
It's got to be 15, 16.
Yeah, 15, 16, something like that. We're not really.
That's like 4 months worth of videos.
Yeah, we've done pretty good. And then you've done a couple of extra videos with your list off.
Huh. Yeah, that's been pretty interesting. We've got one more to go. Hopefully we pump that out before the end of the year. That's Clint's list. So that's going to be coming up soon as well, hopefully. But for AUSHAMMER, for our Monday night, this is it. Yeah,
this is it for the 2017. You won't see us again until the new year. It's coming up pretty close to Christmas. Next Monday is Christmas.
Is it?
Is it?
I got it.
So yeah, me too.
So also, just so you guys are aware, yes, we're at a pub.
Yeah,
it's not the Kalanga Tavern
at all.
And I am trying to suss out chat as well at the same time on my phone, so we can still talk to you guys and girls at the same time, because that's how we roll.
Yeah, we found a much nicer location to go to, which is undisclosed because
undisclosed, not the Kalanga Tavern.
Yeah, so we're not allowed to sell them. We're not allowed to say where we are. We have beers, and we're having a pretty good time. We came up with this idea exactly 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
In the middle of trying to get our small children to sleep. So.
No, man, mine was passed out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yours
just
are,
me.
Yeah.
Just me.
Shocking.
Yes, they're sick. They are. they don't do too much.
But yeah, man, tonight we're going to go over our year in review. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a big year. So me and Ryan started this AUSHAMMER basically as like a drunk idea. We just wanted to mostly drunk idea. We just wanted to jump on and kick it on the YouTube and see how we went. And we've done really well. We've done really well.
We've it got to the point now where we got we got nominated for, what was it?
Oh, Best New Series by Warhammer Weekly. So
that's for the Warhammer YouTube Awards.
Yeah, so shout out to them for recognizing us and our general lack of preparation. It was pure fluke. We're in one category, which is exciting. We're not half as cool as the lads from Doom and Darkness.
Who have got that shit on lock.
Who have got like a couple of dozen categories. Running through it. Oh,
that's chat. That is live chat. We are live chatting here.
We are on chat.
Okay, so first of all, Ash wants to know what beer. The only beer worth drinking. Great Northern. Great motherfucking Northern.
Did you get sponsored by those guys?
I don't know how that'd look. I don't know. Reminds me, before we carry on, we wholly support responsible drinking. Don't drink and drive on the fucking holidays. Because if any of you guys kill me, my wife will kill you.
Yeah, so she'll be pretty unhappy. Yeah. And but responsible drinking, don't drink in excess, take it easy these holidays. We all want to be able to game with each other in the new year.
You can't roll dice if you're dead. Yeah. Unless your name is Nagash, which I'm pretty sure I've never met anybody with that fucked up name. So
some might have it.
True. David, thank you very much for commenting on our hats. We know they're fabulous. We are fabulous.
They're pretty glorious.
Yeah. We may need to change our name to Fabulous Hammer next year. It's in the pipeline. Fab Hammer. Wow. We could wear rainbow clothes then. Anyway.
We can still do it. Yeah. But it's been pretty exciting. Started our first show. We did that buy, swap, and sell thing, and that went That went really well.
That's right. Yeah.
That was our first one. Then we've kind of just made it up as we go on. We didn't really have any sort of format to start with, but
yeah. We noticed a lot of people sort of organize their weeks. You know, they may have 3 or 4 weeks lined up ready to go, but not us.
Yeah, not us.
We call each other on the way home from work on a Monday afternoon and go, shit, bro, what are we going to do?
What are we going to do? But we're consistent, and that's the important thing. Every Monday, we
consistent in our poor organization.
Consistently poorly organized.
That's us. That is us. But no, we were lucky. We've both been given leave from our wives tonight to pop down to the pub and talk to a whole bunch of people that we know and don't know at the same time.
Yeah, it's been really good, and I can't think of a better way to finish up our year, really.
Mate, I can't think of a better way to finish up any year other than with a beer. Here's to you guys. Cheers, buddy.
You guys have actually made this all possible. If it really wasn't from, if you guys had just literally told us from the start to shut up, you're useless, then we probably would have. We would have just gone back to rolling dice, and AUSHAMMER would be, actually it was Legion Cast. Way back at the start. We had a couple of name changes.
We did. We had a couple of name changes.
We had, I don't know. We started off as Legion Cast, and we went to something else. Yeah. And then eventually we just decided AUSHAMMER was the way to go.
Yeah. There was a few Nancy's that said, our name clashed, so we had to change it to.
Yeah.
We came up with AUSHAMMER.
Yeah.
And it was sort of like, that's it. That was it. Represent Australia, even though I'm from New Zealand. That's it. I live in this fine country.
We've done pretty good, and I think next year's going to be even more exciting.
It is. We've got we've got
some special visitor. Stay in tune. May or may not be a Black Library author.
May or may not be
Gav Thorpe. Don't know.
Maybe.
Who knows? You might be just talking shit.
We could be, or we could not be, or we may have already got a date in mind for the start of early next year.
You guys might just have to join in and
we
check
might
that in the new year. It's probably the only way to do it. So hobby wise, I've been cracking on hobby pretty well, as per usual. I'm pretty consistent. I do about 2 hours of painting every night, or 2 hours of something.
Not my fucking hurricane me doesn't do 2 hours of painting every night.
It's a slow progress.
It is the slowest of slow grows.
It's actually it's a really complicated build and paint. Like, you have to take it apart. You have to dry assemble it to start with. Anyway, I'm just mainly procrastinating, and Ryan's just crying slowly. But you've had a bit of a struggle recently with the hobby.
I have. Yes.
A dry spell.
Yes, I had a bit of a dry spell. To the point where I thought if I didn't make a video and shout out to everybody for assistance, I was probably going to sell all of my stuff, buy a motorbike, and then start the hobby all over again to try and bring back the pizzazz, whatever it is that
vibe, that thing that we get when we start a hobby, or we look at a new army and go, oh, that's exactly what I want. It's going to be. Exactly
I think it was just because we had so much focus on the cast, and we were always busy going out and about, like going to Irresistible Force, going to the GW stores and talking with people, doing the tournaments, this stuff, the tournaments.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, how good was the Masters tournament too?
That was amazing. So, we did we went to the first Australian Age of Sigmar Masters.
That was pretty awesome.
And that was.
Clint and the Heralds of War guys did an amazing job, and guys and girls.
And that was
an amazing job.
We did a ladies' night.
That was weird.
That was that Guess That Booty.
We don't ever need to talk about that Guess That Booty. In fact, going into 2018 New Year's resolution, we should probably not ever talk about ladies' night Guess That Booty again. So
I don't know. I plan to bring it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. I see how it is. Yep. So you can clearly tell that this is a democratic cast.
Lay off on the beer, man.
He's driving.
I'm driving. We're good to go.
But we did. Ladies' Night was really cool because it gave us an insight into your average gamer who's a female, and there's like this stigma and all that sort of crap that goes with it. Oh yeah, just turn up your fucking music a bit louder, would you, you clowns? So that was pretty interesting. And I think because we saw a lot of like 40K stuff going around. That was I think there's like a feminist of 40K or something.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, feminist 40K. Actually, our the ladies' night post actually got shared to them, but we mustn't have annoyed anyone. I didn't hear anything about it. So
we don't listen though.
No, we don't listen.
According to our wives.
Yeah.
Love you, honeys.
They're probably just glad we're having a break from AUSHAMMER.
I would imagine they might be.
They're like, oh, finally Monday night, so they can do Monday night stuff.
Yeah, but it's been cool. And other than that, what else have we done? We've had we've done all the list off and all that sort of thing, but we also had quite a few visitors come on as well.
Yeah.
So we had all that 40K talk and shit as well.
Yeah, that was really good. We did our TO Secret Life of a Tournament Organizer, where we had Mikey Edwards from Irresistible Force come on, and then we had the dynamic duo from.
Did we do a video from that IF thing as well?
Yes, we did.
Did we put it out?
Yeah, we did it. We did some short videos that are found on. You can find them on our Facebook and Twitter of us ramping around. Probably just go to the Facebook one, because actually the full video, for some reason, Twitter comes us down to 44 seconds. It's bizarre. And then we did another video when we went and saw Capalaba. The opening news store at Capalaba. We saw the burning down and then the rebirth of the Capalaba store, so that was pretty exciting. That was huge. So going to the new year. Actually, before we go into talking about the new year, a couple of a big event called the Pubhammer 40K tournament occurred last weekend. It was huge. It was a big 30-person turnout. Really exciting. Run by the Pubhammer crew. They had an absolute blast, and it was a fantastic tournament. There was some amazing armies on parade. I had a chance to catch up with the tournament organizer after it. So a big old shout out to Liam Hackett, who came first in the tournament. He was running a pure Militarum Tempestus army with a Hellhammer, so that was really exciting. The meta on the day was mostly Elder and Astra Militarum, or Imperial Soup, really, that was running. So that was really exciting. Second place, basically, we had Denise, who won the Unbroken Award, which was done on wins and victory points. He played Blood Angel Guard Soup. Third finalist was a Craftworld Elder player. They're still verifying the results, and I'm sure they'll have them out really soon. Lists were very varied. There was a pretty common theme with a lot of the Craftworld Elder. They had a lot of Reapers going on, and then Guards. Guard lists weren't all pure tank companies. Most of them were mixed, which was really surprising. No duplicated lists. Quick mention, during the tournament, the Forge World units were allowed, but Primarchs were banned, so that was really good. So we didn't have any Mortarion Mangus or Rabotu Girly Man running around the place destroying stuff, so that was pretty good. 2K games, certain detachments were banned. It was pretty exciting. Maximum of three flies, but overall it was a great day. Everyone had a lot of fun. Big shout out to Hassan, and a big shout out to a lot of the lads doing a lot of the really cool stuff. Thank you for putting on another fantastic tournament. We're all about the tournaments here. Looking towards 2017, there's a lot of fairly large tournaments that are upcoming. So obviously we've got CanCon coming up, where we've got Call to Glory.
Did you just get it right?
I just got it right. I just got it right. Call to Glory, which is the Age of Sigmar tournament, and the 40K ITC, which will be really exciting. I'm looking forward to it. A lot of the guys are going to be heading down there. We probably won't be, because we're married with commitments, so which is fine.
Yes.
Which is it's not a big deal. We're not too fussed about it. So looking towards next year, we have Warrior Lodge, on the 7th of January next year. It's going to be their first club day. It's going to be very exciting. Oh, good news! The Northern Knights are going to be staying with us. Their AGM has decided to continue it, and they'll be releasing. Good news. Yeah, so they're one of the oldest clubs in Brisbane, if not Southeast Queensland. Glad to see you guys are sticking around. We'd be pretty heartbroken if you guys have provided a lot to the community. Continue to put on fantastic tournaments. What else we got? Okay, so Ace Comic and Games, they've got a Necromunda League. And then on the 23rd of December, which is coming up real soon, they're going to be running 40k monthly tournaments. So if you guys want to roll some dice in your spare time and your holidays, a lot of us are on holidays, definitely go down and check out Ace Comic and Games at Annalee. They'll be running monthly tournaments. It's going to be fantastic, as per always. Okay, then next year we've got another big event, 40k.
My wife's watching. Hey, baby. Over support.
And I wonder if mine's watching.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure she was like, get out of here.
She was pretty sick. She was pretty sick.
Yes. I did say, don't come near me because I don't want to get, I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember. And then,
but I got a bat. I was in trouble. You were in trouble. Wasn't I? Good.
And then, okay, and then on the 17th and 18th of February, we've got ARC 40k. If there are more events out there, please send them through to me. It makes it easy for me to find them. These are just the ones that have been sent through. Make sure you guys get your events to us. It's going to be a big focus for us next year. Send them in as we come. We're going to be kicking off in the new year, so
yeah, we'll be back in January.
Yeah, we'll be back January, so it'll be pretty exciting. We're going to have a big show. We don't know what we're going to do, so we'll decide on the day, really.
No, yeah. I think we were talking a bit earlier this morning about possible start of the year show, and I think we're both the same. I think we're both in agreement. There's no better way to start a new year than with a big argument.
Yeah, so really what we're looking for is people who think your faction is the best. So,
which clearly for AOS is Freeguild.
And Tau, obviously. So, yeah, so Tau. Probably slays the darkness, really. Like,
fuck you. No. See, so this is what we're talking about.
So anyway, look, if you're on and you're watching, we want you to hit us up and be like, no, I can provide a really good argument for why my faction, be it Age of Sigmar or 40k, why they're the best, and we want you to come on and basically just have a verbal,
the great debate, a mass debate,
the AUSHAMMER mass debate of 2018.
So it's going to be the 2018 AUSHAMMER mass debate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's happening now.
That is definitely happening.
We are never going to get sponsored by anyone.
We're never, ever going to. Yeah. No. All right. So anyway, if you'd like to jump online next year and watch AUSHAMMER mass debate, it's.
Flag.
Mass debate. All right. We'll get a few people from the community. You boys down in Sydney, Liam, get you guys together. I know you guys are always keen for an argument about who's got what faction. What's the best.
Debate.
And it'd be really great to have you guys on cast with us for a giant mass debate session. Let's all get together and just have one big debate. So
it's gonna be a good time.
What have we done?
Well,
no more beer and casting.
This is a great idea. This is
the best idea. So
maybe they'll get us our own booth. Who knows?
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah. Before we go any further, shall we share the screen and talk about a few things?
So as you know, we've got we've had our pictures come up. We've asked for people to show us their miniatures and asking for Christmas miniatures. Unsurprisingly, we didn't have as many Christmas miniatures as we originally wanted, but we did get some really amazing miniatures coming through. So we're going to do our best to try and work out
yes, we shall.
Whose miniatures are whose. Okay, so this one here is done by David Nicol, a really amazing Mangus conversion. Looks like a graded Demon of Zinch. I'm a big fan of it. It hasn't got this ugly weird face going on. got a much nicer to look at a variant face, and there is some amazing. I'm guessing I can't tell if that's airbrush or brushwork, but mate, it looks amazing. You've truly outdone yourself. Kudos to you. That's a damn good job. That is, I don't know. Can you?
I want that mini. In fact, you know what? I would just be grateful to get the base. So I dig it. I really like that.
Pretty good. All right, next one. What do we got up here? All right, so we got classic.
I love the angle.
Classic Green Knight. Shut up, man.
It's great. Good work, man. Good work.
I do my best. Anyway, this was by Guy Moffat. Absolutely fantastic Green Knight miniature. Big fan of the old Bretonians. So sorry about Age of Sigmar, etc. Really cool work. Looks like a lot of really nice brushwork. Very, very traditional paint job. Looks like it's fresh out of a box, man. That is on point, like 100% on point. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, especially I was playing Warhammer Total War Warhammer Total War Warhammer, and playing as the Bretonians. And when this guy rocks up, shit gets real. So I'm a massive fan of the model as well. And it's a great paint job. So here's the next one, which doesn't.
This is from Amp Services.
Oh, look at this!
Armed Painter.
Free advertising. We will send you an invoice later. The Armed Painter.
Really cool job.
It is.
Fan.
That's really cool.
Yeah, no, that's actually really cool. I'm not gonna
quick, keep talking. He only gets 15 seconds because he's got his fucking hashtag all over it.
Hashtag. Well, people, I mean,
there we go. Check it out. Hashtag the Armed Painter.
Yeah, if you guys want more of your work, obviously have a look and check it out. It should be pretty exciting. All right, next one. I'm sorry, I cannot find this person's name.
You're a terrible person, and you should feel terrible.
Well, maybe I would, but I don't. Hold on, we might be able to find you. So obviously, as you can see, this is a Knight Titan with a very, very stylish hat on it, and I've just found you, Christopher Dillaway. Thank you for sending this in.
Chris, if you want to donate that to the needy, Brynley needs a way to make Tau work, and that might be to just throw them away and use this Knight instead.
He's got a point. The codex is pretty terrible. Anyway, look, he said he liked wearing his festive hat while using a chainsaw on the naughty list Xenos.
That's worse than getting coal in your stocking, for sure.
Oh, there's miniatures before the one with the hashtag. This is done by Justin Hall. Thanks, mate. That was a really cool job.
And last on the list,
Emma Nordgren. She's posted to us before, but as the only person who actually submitted a truly Christmas miniature to us, I would like to say that this is really quite fantastic. Yes. And I'm 100% impressed. He's got a little sack.
Shit, bro, it's my jam.
Bit of Backstreet Boys.
Yeah. All right. I think that because she's actually gone through the trouble of sending us a Christmas-themed one, that she's won a prize. Brynley's sweaty old beanie.
You cannot have my beanie.
God damn it. I need to get rid of that.
My beanie. I'm keeping my damn beanie. All right, well, that's it.
That's it for those. All right, so let's get rid of these for a moment. Uno momento. We'll just stop sharing the screen. And then go back to, oh, look at that.
Back to these two handsome lads. Thank you for everyone who submitted your miniatures as per usual. It was a fantastic turnout. We'll be including all of them in the AUSHAMMER Hall of Fame. Last one for 2017. And the people featured will be in their own gallery. Please feel free to submit more of your work. It's really exciting.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
It helps Brynley with his want to paint my miniatures, which I am all for. All for.
If anyone has a painted Hurricanum, please send them to me so I can send them to Ryan and show them what he's missing out on.
Actually, speaking of which, so
missing out on stuff.
Yeah, missing out on stuff. We mentioned about my little dry spell, yeah?
Yep.
So I spoke to some of my mates from my gaming group, and Jamie, the only dreadlocked Rustatio in all of Australia.
We checked this.
We did. Google it.
Google it. We made that Wikipedia.
Messaged me and he said, "Hey, do you want to come over to my place for a game?" So I rock up for a game with 2,000 points of Empire, which is, and I don't have movement trays, so it took me it was an hour for us to deploy.
Yeah.
But we had this game against his space lizards, and lizards in space. And by the end of it, turn 5, it was a draw, like to the point and to the model, a draw, like a perfect draw. Wow. And it was probably the best AOS game I've had in ages, and it was so funny. Like,
and that reignited.
It did. It reignited my passion. So thank you, Jamie, and it was really cool. However, I won't be sharing pictures because a lot of my Empire is not painted. Paul Conti, if you're watching this, don't hate, bro. Don't hate. There's a lot of minis. And then on top of that, 2018 is going to be the year of rebasing, because I have about 200 minis that need to be rebased.
Oh, no.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, this is a paid gig. Not even.
Change my square base.
Oh, God. No. We're gonna need more. We're gonna need more round bases.
Yeah. Oh no, don't worry, dude. I bought 250 round bases from China.
Okay. All right. We're good to go. Yeah. Thank you, China.
Yeah. So that's happening. But yeah, so year in review, there's been a bunch of chicks that came on. We made some lists, talked some shit, and we talked a lot of shit. And made it onto the best new series. So
Warhammer YouTube Awards.
In the description of this video, just down below now, there's a link. And in that link is the voting thing, through SurveyMonkey. If you can go on there and vote for us, I'm shameless with this.
Yeah, vote for us. Vote for us.
Vote for AUSHAMMER.
Please vote for us.
Yeah, we're down the bottom there in Best New Series now. Other honourable mentions, obviously, there's a lot of great people on there. Warhammer Weekly themselves, Vince and Tom, are too humble to accept any of their nominations, so they're not in there, but Doom and Darkness is. And they're obviously
MC Gamer.
MC1 Gamer, yeah. And Paul Conti's on there as well.
Paul Conti, good man.
And they're friends of the show. Paul's been on before. MC1 Gamer Mitch, he's due to come on soon as well. Doom and Darkness is due to be a judge on one of our list-off episodes as well. So, not to mention, Doom and Darkness is also Australian. So, you know, vote for the Aussies as well. And if you can't vote for an Aussie, vote for MC1 Gamer and Paul Conti are my two calls for that, because I watch all of their stuff and I really like what they bring out.
Yeah, we're big fans.
We are big fans. But of course, AUSHAMMER.
Can't let those UK boys and the US boys have all the glory.
No, we've got to bring some glory back to Aussie. And in fact, actually, I think out of all the areas that you can vote in, Doom and Darkness got like 4 or 5.
Yeah, they're smashing it.
Yeah, he's in there for a lot of stuff.
They're releasing battle reports, and they've actually
Have you seen their battle reports, man?
Yeah,
they're good.
They've actually got thought-provoking content. It's not like
what? It's not, the thing I like most about their bat reps, though, is that it's for real. Like, you're not going into a room where, and don't get me wrong, they're really cool when you got the whole themed room and the music in the background and the smoke effects. You know, obviously someone's used Premiere Pro before, but every now and then you'll hear a kid say, "Hey, I need a drink," or just rock past with like a toy lawnmower and something, and it makes me go, "Yeah, that's gaming at my place." So their bat reps are really cool. Anyway, they'll have our votes.
Yeah,
and thank you for yours.
Yeah,
ridiculous in the club, looking so conspicuous. I love the song, bro.
Wow. Can't take you anywhere.
No. You cannot. But yeah, so our year's been pretty full on. We've got a lot coming up next year as well. We want to bring out more content in less time.
Yeah,
so that's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
we need to get Brynley a new computer, because he borrowed his from Fred Flintstone, who, as you know, passed away sadly. Dinosaur bite got infected, gangrene gone. And he inherited that computer, but it's a bit.
But I've been updating with parts from like St. Vincent de Paul and like salvos, so.
Well, there's that as well. Yes,
we should be okay. So, yeah, we should.
But he's got 12 gigs of RAM, but his computer only recognizes 4 of them.
Yeah, so I stuck like 2 6 gigabyte sticks of DDR3. This is how old this thing is. DDR3 into the computer, and it's like, oh, you've got 4. I'm like,
actually, you know what? So shout out to Matt Hill.
Yeah, Matt Hill
as well.
Always answering our dumb technological questions. My God, we hit him up on a regular basis.
Yes, Home Run Computing. Matt Hill. He also runs what's the page?
Brisbane Wargamers.
Brisbane Wargamers, the Facebook page. Check that out as well. Because he helps us with all of our technology sort of questions.
Yeah, our really dumb technology questions.
Like, have you switched it off and on again?
Yeah.
Stuff that we don't do. So shout out to Matt, you're a legend.
My mouse isn't working. And then he's like, is it wireless? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, it's got this cord thingy hanging off the end of it. It's like, that goes in the computer.
Yeah, see? So if it wasn't for people like that, we wouldn't be able to be casting and we wouldn't be able to do hobby. Now, as far as hobby goes, highlight of the year for you, bro?
I think this year, hobby-wise, it's been the most miniatures I've painted in an entire year. And that's because I've dedicated, I sit down and I just, regardless of how I feel, how tired I am, how annoyed I am, I'll sit down and I'll paint for 2 hours a night. If it's just basing, I'm just throwing miniatures, I'm just doing some sort of hobby, except for Monday nights, because we're doing AUSHAMMER, which is basically hobby. Just every 2 hours every night, and thanks to Ryan, I've painted a small cohort of Stormcast Eternals, and I've painted maybe one of my own men. But then I've also painted like tower miniatures, and I smashed out like 20 stealth suits. Got a lot better on the airbrush. Big shout out to Paulie, showing me the way of the airbrush. Real big thanks to him. That's actually helped a lot. Having a new setup. Just learning to manage time and being able to paint miniatures. It's therapeutic. I enjoy it.
See, being able to receive painted miniatures is therapeutic, and I enjoy it.
Mate, you've got like 40 Stormcast painted. Just this one Hurricanum.
No, well, it's more than that because it's 30 Liberators. At least 10 Retributors, 4 of the horsey guys, the chicken rider guys, 10 archers, 10 of the adjudicators. I don't know, you painted a fair bit. I'll give you that, you have painted a fair bit.
I painted a lot.
I've painted fuck all.
You painted fucking nothing.
Which, while we're at it as well, shout out to Timmy, who's actually painted my Death Arm. I know. I was going through a really shit time. And he just showed up. He was like, here you go. I was just absolutely amazed. There's more to the story than that, but Timmy, thank you, mate. You're an absolute bloody legend. I don't know what I would have done with that because it would have never happened.
Yeah.
And shout out to Jono from the Warrior Lodge as well. Timmy's from the Warrior Lodge. Shout out to Jono from the Warrior Lodge as well for all your help building my minis because, you know, my hands aren't exactly
gigantic dick fingers.
Yeah. And also shout out to Isaac who one day just goes, here you go, and handed me a painted Carl France. I had 2 and neither of them were painted, and he just painted one for no reason. He was
it's an amazing job.
It is. So the highlight for me was meeting a whole bunch of people and just hobbying with all the mates that I already had as well. It's been fucking awesome. I've learned lots. I've lost lots of games.
Yeah.
I've lost so many games, including one to this twat. I don't even know how I lost it.
10-1. Listen.
I was like, let's see how strong Vanguard is. Floop. Oh, well, there, that's gone.
Turns out Chosen are pretty good.
Chosen are ruthless, mate. Chosen are absolutely ruthless. Oh, hang on. Shit, is that our Kino? Oh, we're going to get on that soon. It's like up to 1 million. So. Yeah. But yeah, it's been a crazy, crazy year, man.
And all the people that we've met just from AUSHAMMER, like we just get in contact with people and we're like, hey, do you want to be on the show? And people love it. And people want to come on, and we love that so much. We love interacting with the community. Like, such a massive shout out to all the Warrior Lodge boys. And a massive shout out to the folks down at Irresistible Force. They've been pretty big supporters of us. Yep. It's been pretty good.
Yeah, there's been a few big supporters.
Yeah,
clubs, So yeah, IF, GW in themselves as well. We've had a lot of support.
Yeah.
Also, there's a few individuals as well. I'd like to shout out to David Maidman as well, who's a friend of mine. He's been really supportive and awesome as well. The Warrior Lodge guys, they've been pretty awesome as well to me. So that's been good fun, man. And to Brynley as well, he's a dickhead, but he's my dickhead. So, mate, without you, buddy, this cast would be fucking awesome. I mean, it'd be.
I think
it wouldn't be as good. It wouldn't be as good. And nobody wants to listen to my shit. So
I think we owe a shout out to our origin story. The lads out of the Legion. Look, you guys just keep doing what you're doing. Just
keep trying.
Just keep trying. You guys
get there.
You guys are doing a good job. We have nothing but respect for what you guys are trying to achieve. Like, big kudos to you guys, and thanks for basically creating this. So.
Yeah, okay, stop. Triggered. All
right, we'll stop doing that before we get verbal abuse from someone.
That's all right. I'll get over it.
Oh wait, no.
Where's my shirt?
Where the fuck is your?
Where's my?
We can't talk about that.
We can't talk about that. Yeah. All right. So what else is there?
The Ninth Age. Big shout out to them. Well, look, we give you a lot of shit. We give you so much shit.
Oh, hang on. He gives you a lot of shit.
I give you a lot of shit.
I don't say shit. Whatever. Just say your shit. I didn't give you shit. No. I got all 6 of you. We're sorry. We're sorry. All right. You know what? We're uneducated, uncultured swines, and if anybody in the Ninth Age community wants to teach us Ninth Age,
come and do it.
Shout out. Yeah. Shout out. Because I've got so much fucking empire.
And they're on square bases.
I'm ready.
He's good to go.
You know?
You didn't convince him not to convert him over to fucking round bases, and it saved me like another 20 years of work.
Oh, no, buddy. You're getting that no matter what. Because, you know, you can get a round base to put a square base on.
Really?
Yep. Yeah. Technology. We're going to look into that next year as well, by the way.
We'll do a review on that. Oh, Ninth Age, we will be featuring more of your stuff. We'll be doing some sort of segment. We will have some of you guys on the show to talk about Ninth Age, because we're like, we give you shit, but we're actually kind of just jealous that you're still playing it. And as a person who used to play fantasy, I miss it.
And as a guy who never played fantasy, I don't know how all 8 of you keep it going.
But he does play Warhammer Total War, so
I love the old fantasy stuff and all the fluff. I'm a massive fan of the fluff. Definitely. And also shout out to all those people in New Zealand, Kura, Kids Pihiakwe, sending out all of our love to you guys over there as well. We're going to try and I guess sort of promote a few of the events that are going on over there as well, because next year AUSHAMMER will be in talks with a few other TOs, casting groups, tournament groups and stuff like that, to try and cross-pollinate a little bit there and bring some of the Kiwi to Oz and some of the Oz to New Zealand as well. Just to try. We're not talking what? Maybe. We don't know yet. There may be a GT in the works. We don't know. We could start calling people out and just be like, hey, Michael, Clint, are you guys listening? Are we doing this shit? We're going to do this shit. There will be some form of maybe GT that we will start organising next year. We'll have to wait and see. But we do want to see more of New Zealand because there's a lot of dice to be rolled. Yeah, there's a lot of dice to be rolled. So
I do a trip that we might go to the Shire. Podcast, a show from the Shire.
Such a fucking tourist, man. No, we rock up there and you go to the pub. That's what you do. Don't look at me like that. What? Maybe.
What? Maybe?
Yeah, because you know what happens. Once that happens, we then send them over here and Australia eats them. It's your national meat.
You fuck one sheep.
All right. Remember all those adverts on TV? Eat lamb.
Eat lamb. We got lamb here, right?
So, yeah, for clothing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Not very vegan friendly.
That's it. No. Well, I'm not. I couldn't survive without bacon. Anyway, we're going to be throwing a lot more dice. We're really looking forward to catching up with you guys. And the last thing I want to say is Merry Christmas from myself and Brynley.
Happy New Year, guys. It's been an absolute crazy ride at AUSHAMMER, and we can't wait to have an even crazier one next year. It's going to be so exciting.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing. Man, I think that's it.
Yeah. Till next year.
Till next year. Vote for us and maybe we'll win something. Who knows? Might be shiny. Might just be a larger ego.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah. Guys, thank you very much for joining us tonight, and we will see you all in 2018.
It's been a blast. All right.
Peace.
Hit the button.